Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Finally, today is the day where I will begin prepping my car for painting. I'm probably gonna do two separate videos on it. In this video I will be sanding down every single car body part that can be removed from this car. So hood, mirrors, doors, fenders and any other shit. I will be removing everything and sanding it down piece by piece, so it's gonna be a lot of fun. Yeah. And the second video is probably going to be way more brutal. I'm going to be doing a lot of welding and I will be fixing a lot of fuck-ups that I did previously. It's going to be a long journey ahead, and so let's get started. First things first, this Beamer is getting a nose job. That's right. To be completely honest with you, this shit was way easier than expected it to be. It took me like 15 minutes to remove the whole front. Here is the nose panel that I will be replacing. And you may be asking why I'm doing this. So first of all, because I wanted to, and second of all, I just got tired of these kidney grills. They're not even holding together that well, and I always had these. I'm just tired of how they look. I know some of you really like these grills, but I just want to try something different, and I just want to try the facelift ones because I've never had one. So I'm just curious how they look. But anyways, in the meantime, I will be now tackling the fenders, these bad boys. Well, to be honest with you, I did this myself, so I only have myself to blame, but this should remove quite easy. Fucking hell. I will be removing this corner light, and I will be welding a plate and trying to hide it because it doesn't work since I don't have any wire going into it, because my car is old enough so it doesn't have the corner lights, and this fender is not from this car. Ooh, would you look at that? So this is it. There's no going back. Whew. And at this moment the boy did not know how much time, sweat and energy will it take to make all of this possible. It's just a stand. What did you expect? Alright, so just got a new nose panel. Let me try and test fit it to see if it actually fits or not. So both of the fenders are halfway done. Only what's left for me to do is to weld these gaps with the some sort of plate and fix that on both of the fenders. And then I decided to tackle the hood. I was debating whether I should fix it or not, but the deeper I look into it, it's just unfixable. I mean, it's cooked here and there. Deeper you go, the deeper it gets. This portion of the hood is fucked, and I'm just debating either getting a new hood or just buying a good used one. We'll see what I'm gonna find. I've decided to tackle the trunk. Pretty decent shape, as you can see. Not a lot of rust here, a bit of rust here, but it's not that bad, you know, no rust here or anything. But when you look at here, yeah, the rust is pretty much eaten through the entire hole in here. This here as well, as I can clearly see that this is just rusted. This is not that bad. This one is good as well. There are some holes in there. These two holes are basically the original ones, I believe. This is where you put the license plate, but since I live in Europe and I had long license plates, somebody put like 4 extra holes in there and they are pretty much rusted, so I need to fix that. First of all, I'm gonna be probably prepping the paint. and then I'm gonna be fixing the holes. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. Alright, so I've got the trunk lid almost prepped for the primer, except for this part. This is where the fun begins. I removed the lock as well, just 2 bolts, and it just falls off on its own. Very easy to remove. I'm probably gonna cut it right about like this, but I'm gonna leave this to another day. Probably tomorrow I'm gonna come here after work, try to fix this nonsense. We'll see how it goes, because today I'm tired, hungry, and I just want to go home, and it's so fucking cold in here. It's insane. So yeah, see you tomorrow. I've just wanted to show you how the trunk lid turned out. I put some epoxy primer. Funny thing, I took this back home and I painted it back home because the temperature in there is 20 degrees and it was ideal for the epoxy primer. So I fixed the issue. I mean, there are some imperfections like here, and there are some gap here, but it doesn't really matter as long as either way there will be a plastic piece. It will cover all of it, so at least I have a hole here and it's functional, and I can put the plastic piece in there and it's all gonna be great. It looks way better than it was before, and I'm happy that I did this fix, and I'm really proud of myself, so yeah. So I've decided to buy a new hood. There it is. It was just a bit difficult for me to tackle this kind of area, this rust issue. I'm not that skilled just yet. I broke it down into pieces thinking that it would be way easier, and this is just part of the problem, This metal consists of 3 layers, and I decided I'm not gonna bother with it. I'm just gonna buy a new hood. I know it's kind of expensive. It was 170 euros, but it is what it is. I need to move on. I'll get that money anyways soon enough, maybe someday. One more other thing, when I was trying to fix the fenders, I fucked it up once again. I mean, there's a huge issue with me. I'm trying to be a perfectionist, meaning, I'm trying to do this as best to my ability as I can, and I'm trying to make it perfect, not realizing I'm doing this for the first time. And this is what bites me in the ass so much, because I failed to apply some epoxy primer, and I can yap all day long about my personal issues, when I'm facing with this project, and but I'm not gonna do that. But I'm probably gonna make a separate video on that. That's a good idea. I'm gonna talk about all the mental issues I'm facing with. I know it's just a project car, it's nothing serious, but when you're going to garage every single day and it's dark, it's cold outside, and it's cold in this garage, it just fucks with your head, man. It just fucks it. And when you got nothing beside you helping you, and it's rough. Now let's fix these minor issues, and probably gonna tackle the door. So this is how my fender in the end will look like. I mean, it's pretty alright. There are some minor imperfections there and here, and I will touch up on it, but overall it looks very clean, and you can't really see it from the far away, except for the I can feel it. I can feel the bit of an imperfection here, but it's not that bad. I'll fix it anyways. This took me way longer than anticipated, but I mean, I'm doing this for the first time, so I can't blame myself. So I got this door removed. It looks way bigger when I placed it on the stand, but it wasn't that big of a deal. I thought it was going to be way difficult, but it is not. You can do it yourself alone. And I did a bit of a research, and I found out that you can even remove the cylinder and replace it. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna buy just a OEM cylinder, and I'm just gonna shape it with my key, I guess, and have a new door lock. We'll see how it goes. But this door lock itself is, I mean, broken, but it isn't that big of a deal. As you can see by here, it's broken on both sides. I'll try to fix it. We'll see how it goes, but I don't know. It doesn't really matter because the door opens, and it's just the inconvenience of the handle moving a bit more than it has to. So I'm probably gonna end the episode here. I'm almost halfway done sanding the car. I mean, it took me full 3 weeks. Bear in mind that I work full time, so after work I do like I went almost every single day to garage, and I spent like 2 to 3 hours a day. You know, on the week it's a bit more, but quite a lot of work. I didn't expect that much work, but it is what it is, you know. I'm probably gonna do a lot of work off camera. I mean, there's still a lot of work to be done. I mean, the trunk is finished, the rear bumper is finished. I mean, this door is halfway finished as well. I mean, I sanded it down, so now I need to put some epoxy primer on some spots. The fender's finished, the front bumper is finished. However, I haven't tackled the other side. I will send this down off camera. You know, it's the same process. Holy f***, how many times can I say the word I mean before it gets too fucking annoying? Jeez, I'm sorry guys. I need to read a book or something because my vocabulary is kind of shit. I mean, it's a perfect opportunity for me to learn. But yeah, it's just exhausting. When I come here every single day, sometimes I just don't want to go to garage, but I have to, you know. I need to keep up the discipline, and because nobody's gonna finish this work but me. I've started it and I have to finish it. So thank you guys for watching this video. Thank you guys for joining me in this journey. Thank you for supporting me. It means a lot to me. And I guess see you in the next episode. The next episode is gonna be a shit show. I guarantee you that.